Hello there. I always love when this starts off with the Guinea Forest. It's always hype. Anyways, unfortunately, I couldn't stream the other day because the connection in this hotel was just completely, utterly ass. So I did some work off stream, add a couple of sound effects here and there, and add a couple of dialogue boxes. This is not going to be as like in depth as Adobe Animate, but this is an important part. Like we have to actually put everything together. Adobe Animate was the raw. This is where we actually fine tune everything before we get to the final touches. So right now we'll be doing sound effects, dialogue, and we'll go from there. Things are always subject to change when it comes to dialogue. We're not going to be using effects as much over here. That's more of a CapCut thing. But when it comes to sound effects, making scenes longer, slowing down scenes, this is where we start. Okay, so let me pause Guinea Force and we'll see what I have. And like I said, things are subject to change. Like just because I wrote something down here does not mean it's gonna make it into the final product. I just need something actually to start with, then we can go from there. Okay, so let's see. Hmm. I'm gonna pause it right here because this is a very weird position to be in. Because right here is fine. Like I usually have my text boxes in the top left or the top right. Simple enough. But since there's so much happening right here, I don't want to cover the Scythe. I don't want to cover Minority. I don't want to cover Mia. So we honestly only have like the middle section to actually work with. This is a very awkward spot to be in, unfortunately. So it's fine. We'll go over this, then we'll proceed to do other stuff. Oh, I feel this is like the hardest part because typos are the biggest enemy here, for sure. Okay. You try to impale me with an ice shard made of my own blood. Yeah, that's gonna be. He really, really did not like that. Don't really have to do anything with this. Hmm. I gotta fix that. Oh Jesus! I was kind of pushing it with that one. All right, so we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't get the next Sprite animation started until actually I have a good idea where I want to go with this. So let's start right here. I think I should probably put things together first. No, actually, before we even do that. All right. Let's cut this. This looks so much better in DaVinci Resolve. All right. That's fine. Space this out. It's probably due to the coloring and DaVinci Resolve. This really does help a lot with this. It might be a little bit too dark, actually. With how dark it is, it definitely does help the other colors pop out. Interesting. I definitely have to extend this. Okay. Right there. Okay. Now let's put this by itself. All right. Surprisingly enough, this actually came out really good. As soon as we get to CapCut, there's definitely has to be a shaking portion there. Okay. All right, we have to slow this down. This one definitely has to be slowed down. So we're going to do this first. Right. For now, we're going to move this section here. Well, first of all, let's see how fast it's going. That's a good speed. It's fine. All right, so we have to slow. Fuck. All right, I'll have to extend this a lot. There's a couple areas I do have to extend. All right. All right. This is probably gonna be a 50-minute video just by looking at this. All right. Leave that by itself. We're going to copy this a couple times. Whoops. This is pretty much just for yapping purposes. All right, that should be good. All right. So we're going to copy this specific part a few times. More times. All right, let's see. So what we're looking for is if there's any like weird leftovers from the copy and pasting. This is where you really have to pay attention. You have that random frame where something just shows up. It's very annoying, especially with complex scenes. All right. Good. Like if the ice showed up here, that'd be very bad. Okay, we'll give it. Let's do like another couple of scenes. We'll couple another 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be fine. All right, so we have to stop you right here. Make sure you don't have the razor selected. All right. Let's copy this a couple extra times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because remember, text boxes are going to be 5 seconds. I'm a fast reader. Some people, they're not fast readers. Okay, so that should be good. All right, so we should probably do it right here. Right there. Just a little bit more. Whoops. Excuse my French. All right, let's just make sure we didn't get her moving. And I guarantee you, right now we're good, but there's going to be a random clip that's going to have something show up that we don't want to show up. Okay. That should be fine. Do you turn around? So we have to do it right here. Yeah. We'll give it like a brief dialogue sequence. Doesn't need to be as long as the other ones. All right. All right, let's just make sure everything's good. Not seeing anything. Okay, good. Right here should be good. Copy. I don't know how long I'm gonna have her yapping for, but just having this is fine. All right, next. This is gonna be a dialogue heavy section, but we'll get to that later. For now, we're good. So we have to reduce the frames right here. This one's going to be a little bit harder because there's a lot of things happening here. So this is why we're primarily focused on this first. So you have to stop right there. We're going to make this... We have to make this at least 30 frames. So in order to do that, we're going to go to speed change. Make sure this is highlighted. We're going to bring this down to 30 frames. Unfortunately, I can't show you that section. But on the right side, as soon as you click on video, it will give you the option to go to speed change. You click on it, then you can reduce the frames per second. So we're going to reduce it to 30 frames. There we go. Unfortunately, when we do that, we do have to extend it because it cuts off. It'll cut off right there. So we're going to drag this. That should be fine right there. Yep. Yeah, I think that's actually good. Let's see. The speed's perfect. We're going to put this right here. You're going to turn around. Would have you guys yapping for a little before she turns around again. I'm going to be a little bit careful with this. If we don't do this right, she's going to continue going left and right. So we're going to cut this. We're going to attach it to the other one. There we go. Now we should be good. All right, next step. actually didn't even need to cut this. That's fine. So we're going to copy this a couple times. We're going to move this right here. We're going to grab all of this and turn this into 30 frames. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Yeah, because it's... Wait. No, I think this will work. Yeah, this is actually fine. Perfect. I could make it a little bit slower, but I think it's fine at that speed. All right, let's move this out of the way. Let's make this a little bit longer. That should be good. Now let's attach everything together. It will play it out. Cross our fingers. Wait a minute. The reason why that happened is because we have a gap. We just got to make sure those gaps are filled. All right, we should be good now. Yep. All right, let's play it out and let's see how this looks. We're just making sure she's not going to be turning left and right. But so far, it looks pretty good. Okay, perfect. Nice. Now let's just grab this. We'll attach that there. We'll probably have to make this 130 frames too. We will actually have to make this 130 frames. Just gonna make up the difference. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Now let's grab this section and see how this looks. I have to slow this down right here. Perfect. Same thing. Make it 30 frames. This one might have to be a little tiny bit slower depending on the ice effect. Perfect. Okay, cool. That's by itself. Make this one go 30 frames. This one has to be 30 frames because of the aura effect. All right. We're going to copy this like a few more times for dialogue purposes, and we'll go from there. Hey, what's up? Just working on DaVinci Resolve. Hard portion of this. DaVinci Resolve is always the hardest portion. Because this is where all the fun dialogue stuff happens and all the pseudo effects. We're not adding a crazy amount of effects, but it's the baseline. CapCut is where we actually fine tune everything at the end. Okay. So we're gonna play this whole entire section out. Not the whole entire thing, but we're gonna see how this is going. So far, so good. Everything's looking good. Nothing too crazy is happening. We just honestly just have to make sure she's not moving when she's not supposed to be moving when we're copying frames. The flame flicker could have been a little bit slower, but I'm fine with the way it is for now. I might change it later. Yeah, this looks good. This actually looks really, really good. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, just for yapping purposes, we're gonna give this a couple extra scenes. So copy, paste. We'll give it one more. Good. So this next section, the same thing. We definitely have to slow this down because the way I had it before, she's just moving at sonic speed. See? We definitely have to slow that down a little bit. We'll make it 30 frames again. All right, let's see how this looks. It's gonna be a little bit faster. We'll make it 40 frames? 45. Perfect. This section, for sure, is very long and tedious, but it's fine once you get the hang of it. Oh, I think I might have screwed up a little bit. Yeah, damn it. This is what I was talking about before. Make sure you give yourselves plenty of frames. Right here. I definitely should have gave this a little bit more frames, but I think we're fine. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy at least 5 of this. Copy. We'll do that much. All right, let's see how this looks. Okay, that's fine. You really have to be careful with sequences like that. Because if you're not giving yourself enough frames, no matter what you do, he'll do like this. You don't want that. It looks stupid. But I think we actually got this good. So let's move this. Right, was not trying to do that, but all right. Okay, I think that's good. Perfect. Just make sure we actually give the camera enough time to actually settle. All right. We'll do a little bit more, then we'll get to dialogue. Okay. Okay. Copy, paste, 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 paste. It's a lot of pasting. Okay, this is good. Copy. We'll do 2 pastes for this. Wait. Move this. Cool. We have to slow this down a lot. Right there and right here. Okay, so I think that's good. This is probably gonna have to be 30 frames again. Yep. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Paste, 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 paste. Paste, paste, paste. It's a lot of pasting. All right, let's see if there's anything crazy happening here. All right, good. All right. We'll finish this up, then we'll finally get back to dialogue. But it was good that we actually set this up early. Let's give this a couple more dialogue text box areas. Perfect. All right. So right here, we have to add a flash. Okay. Go to effects, video transitions. We actually need a good one. That was not good. We might go with that. We'll see how brightness flash looks, but we might actually go with the other one. I think brightness flash actually works better here. Yeah, we'll go brightness flash. Definitely a tease, but definitely. All right, well, I think we're good. All right, so we have to see where the camera actually stops here. Camera stops right there. Yep. Okay, now we copy things forever because I need you guys to have a good impact. Right there. All right, copy. Let's move this all the way right here. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Still pasting. This is definitely gonna be a lot longer, but this is just giving me a rough idea of how long I need to make things. All right. You turn around right there, so same thing. Copy. All right. Okay, next sequence. So you turn around right here. So this is where we have to copy it. Right before the slap. I don't think we have to do that much over here. Perfect. We'll have you have some choice words. Gotta make sure I play this so we don't, so we're not having any craziness happen. Good. We'll have you monologue to yourself for like a little bit. It's gonna be so much better. Oh, it really could have been so much better. But he goes super fast, so it's all good. Okay. Okay, copy. We'd have to add another brightness flash right there. Okay. That's where you show up. It's actually perfect. All right, the camera stopped moving. Yep. Perfect. Now we can just copy this for a good while. She'll do her monologue, and we'll finally be done. All right, so we got a good chunk of the end done. We'll have it stop at 19. And again, the reason why I'm making these super long is because text boxes are 5 seconds long. Okay. Jesus. That's a lot. Later on, we'll do more of this. But for the end section, it's pretty much set up. Okay, now here. Let's rewatch this, and we'll see if we're going to change anything. Hmm. This is definitely most likely to change. The hardest part is actually just the dialogue because it's so easy to make a mistake. Oh boy. All right. We threw shade at that. We definitely threw shade. Okay, so we can reduce this now. All right, let's see. Now let's grab this portion. We're probably gonna have to slow this down a lot. Wait, pause. Hmm. Do I need to slow this down? Yeah, I think I might have to actually slow this down a little bit. Okay, so let's make this 45 frames for now. Because everything's moving very quickly. I won't be able to add the sound effects. It won't look good. Like everything's gonna be moving very, very quickly, unfortunately. So we're gonna slow this down and we'll go from there. All right. So like I mentioned before, unfortunately, I can't show you exactly what I'm doing because DaVinci Resolve likes to dox people. So on the right side, underneath my overlay, there is the video section under your inspector tab. You're gonna click on it, scroll all the way down to speed change. This is automatically on 60 frames. We're gonna bring it down to 45 frames and we're gonna see how it looks. And not click the wrong one because I'm an idiot. Click the right one and go to make it 45 frames. All right, let's take a look. Too slow. We're gonna make it 50 frames. This is a very weird situation because if we make it any slower, it's gonna be way too slow. Let's try 55. 55 it is. All right. Yeah, this definitely got to be 55 frames. It's not a big deal, but all right. So where does the next scene start at? All right. Wait a minute. Because you start right there. All right, let's play it right here and we'll see how this looks. The, the combo. That's easy to fix. We just reduce it. Right there. All right. Let's rewatch this and hopefully we fixed it. Perfect. All right. So wait, well let's watch it first before we jump the gun. That's actually a good speed. Oh, this has to be slowed down a little bit. I think this section right here should be at least 55 frames because we need this to we need the oomph on this. Okay. So we'll make we'll make this 50 frames for now. And we'll probably bump it up to 55 later. All right. This has to be 55. 60 is not even that bad. Yeah. I'm gonna probably have to keep this at 60 FPS. I need to do something for yapping purposes. Because it's gonna be definitely a gag. She's gonna be like, why'd you just kick me in the face? Alright. Right there. Same thing we were doing before. We're gonna grab it and just copy the crap out of this for like a while. Or we'll grab this first. Okay, I guess not. We're gonna grab this first. For some odd reason, this does not want to grab it. There we go. All right. Copy. I'll add more later if I need to. Pause, Jack Atlas. Hmm. Okay, so this section is gonna be weird. Very, very weird. Okay. I think I really probably have to slow this down. 9% sure yet. Because we definitely need the oomph on this. So let's make this 45 frames. No, I think this will probably be another either 55 or 60 FPS. Yeah, we're gonna keep you at 60. Definitely gonna keep you at 60. Because if we make it any slower, it loses the impact. All right. Next. All right. Oh, I gotta slow that down. All right, just gotta slow this down. Oh, that's gonna be so weird. Right there. All right, let's grab this. That's so weird. So this one definitely has to be 30 FPS. It has to be. This is the problem with certain effects. Like they'll come up very, very fast in Adobe Animate, but once you bring it over here, I do. Let's actually bump to that. I haven't heard Bloody Roar music in a while. Oh, I love Bloody Roar. Ah, good characters, good characters, good characters. Ah, my favorite stage. It's been so long since I played. I think my favorite one's Bloody Roar 4. All right, let's see. Damn. There we go. All right, let's hopefully this will work. Now I want to play Bloody Roar now. Hold up. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. This just gets you so hype. Not this. Yep, there we go. Primal Fury is such a great game. Oh, Bloody Roar Primal Fury. See, now it looks good. Okay, this has to be slowed down. Right there. I believe. Oh, God, I cannot remember your name. Yeah, really, really good times. Crap, what was your name? In Bloody Roar Primal Fury. Damn it, the bunny chick. I can't remember her name. It's been so long. She was absolutely busted. Completely and utterly busted. Big bunny damage. Good times. Good times. I might actually throw a Bloody Roar reference in one of these spray animations. All right, so here's what we have to do. We have to turn this. This is going too fast, so we got to make this 30 FPS. No, we'll make this 40 FPS. 45. We'll see how this looks. That's actually perfect. All right. Which one's next? Hold on. I need to hear this. Yeah, here we go. This got you so amped. Jenny. Okay. Let's make this a little bit slower. We'll make this 45 frames as well. Unfortunately, when you do slow it down, you do have to make up for that lost space. Perfect. The artwork of one and part two was peak design. It was. It really was. I love I love old school Bloody Roar designs. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Oh, Bakuryu. Why is this going so hard? Actually, let's play the whole full OST. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Nostalgia's hitting you really good right now. All right. So here's what we have to do. Well, you're going to be yapping here for a little bit. I need to give you enough yapping time. Not that much. Oh, damn. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna be too crazy about that. The double. I know this. This is character select. Yep, character select. That's fine. Right there. We make that 30 FPS. We'll make it 45 as well. Let's see. That's still too slow. I think 50 is fine. This is Yugo. Yeah, Yugo. Okay, that's fine. 50 FPS is fine over there. Okay, this is fine. I have to. You turn around right there. Right here. So before you turn around again. Right there. Copy this. I'm probably gonna definitely change the song though. I'm just giving myself a little bit more wiggle room. All right, this one's gonna be. We're gonna throw a gag here. Oh no, I screwed up. I did screw up. Yep, I definitely screwed up. I can fix this. Stun was, I think it's, yeah, stuns. Yeah, they don't, I mean, use them like years, actually. Crap. All right, I can get this to work. I'll have to just copy this side right here. Unfortunately, the effect got in the way, so I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do, which is fine. That does happen. Copy. Oh. Why is this going so hard? And then smack. All right. Copy this section for dialogue purposes. Space, 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 space. Okay, that should, we'll do one more. Hmm. I'll have to, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna try to see if I can repeat this. I think I can do this. It's probably very scuffed, but we'll try it. I can get this to work. I can definitely get this to work. I'll have to copy this. Nope. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Nope. That's gonna be hard to do. I'm not gonna deny it. That's gonna be really hard to do. I can definitely pull this off, though. So right here. Yeah, that's guy should be very hard. Hold on. I gotta pay attention. I gotta definitely focus on this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I got it. I think this is one of those cases where I just overcomplicate things that don't need to be overcomplicated. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm content with that. Okay, let's see how it looks. Getting the back kicks faster than Chun-Li. Yeah, she does. Jenny, that's hype. Ah, it's not gonna look good. Fuck it. I'll just keep it as is. I tried. This song's hype. All right. When I take my break, I'm gonna definitely go download this again. Okay. All right, we'll leave that as is. Now, unfortunately, the boring part. I'm probably gonna switch. I'm definitely gonna switch songs. Let me pause this real quick. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Fuck it. Hmm. Just make sure there's no typos. Crap. I was supposed to. All right. After I finish watching this, I need to grab something. Right, so far so good. Nothing too crazy. All right. Okay. Pause. Now, let's grab you. All right. We're going to paste you right here. Go to media pool. I need to grab a lot. I need to grab a lot of things, actually. Game assets. Icons. Miscellaneous. Also, make sure if you're going to be taking up a project like this and you're going to be using Golden Sun assets, like for like icons, make sure they're on PNGs, not GIFs. Jenny the Bat. I definitely remember this name. All right, but yeah, make sure your icons are PNGs. I had to convert them all to PNGs because I cannot. You cannot extend them. Okay. Smaller. There we go. Getting kicked to the face is not. I don't think anybody will enjoy getting kicked in the face. But these should be at least 2 seconds long. We'll make it 2.5 seconds long. Now, the annoying part, because I have to move this. We have to move this all the way back up. So we're going to start with the text box first. Come on. I'm manually moving it. Fortunately, you can't see it, because again, I'm not trying to dox myself. Try to line this up the best that you can. All right. There we go. Hmm. What do I want to do here? Oh crap! No, it's opossum. Opossum. Ah, we gotta do correct spelling here. Shenlong. Ah, Shenlong's hype. God, these designs were so cool back in the day. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go with the regular spelling. No, we're gonna go with the. Yeah, we're just gonna go with playing possum. We're not gonna do opossum. Hmm. Crap! I gotta move this again. Damn it. Ah, all right, it's fine. Can I just can I just do one? Can I just grab a bunch of them to do it, please? Please? No, no, I guess not. Shit. Come on. Thank God. I just gotta change. I just gotta move these two down a little bit. It's not gonna be lined up with minorities, but that's fine. Jets. This is fine. I'll add a few extra dialogue boxes, not the end of the world. I'll add a couple of extra sections. There we go. Oh, yep. God, now I want to play this again. Oh, no. All right, let's go to Bloody Roar 3. It's that temple. Fuck. That is actually enough. Holy shit. I'm gonna make this a little bit more suspenseful. Oh, of course I'd whiff this. It's right there. How'd I whiff that? Let's see. Such a great song. I don't want to wear this. I totally butchered that. There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, screw this future. The bad future. Ah, this music's so godlike. What? Really? 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 Ah, okay. Control I does that. Hmm. I'm dragging this out a little bit. Let's play with the ego a little bit. No, no, no. It's too cliche. Oh yeah, we got something. We got something. Hmm. Yeah, and we were gonna definitely play for ego. Definitely gonna play with this ego. Hmm. Yeah, definitely we have to exploit this ego. There's a reason why I'm using asterisk instead of dot dot dot. I'm sure I'll explain in a second. Unfortunately, DaVinci Resolve hates the Golden Sun font, so it will not put it in. First of all, it won't put it in italics like how the game actually has it in. Second of all, dot dot dots will come up very weird as such. See, looks weird. So that's why I'm substituting it with asterisks. There we go. This song. Hmm. Yeah, I fucked up a little bit. Song goes it so hard. Ooh, yeah. Damn, this is actually gonna hurt. Yep. Okay. Fuck. I'm really dragging this out, but I need to prove a point. Also, make sure these are spaced out properly. Come on. Do I really have to sweet spot this? I saw that. Fuck. All right, I need to actually like read all this. It's a little bit more, then we could transition. Definitely want to. Oh, wait, what? Ugh. All right, unfortunately, I do got to wrap it up because I got to go take care of something IRL stuff. So I'll be back in like we'll be back in like 2 hours. So see you guys later. Enjoy the VODs. Unfortunately, I do got to take care of some things real quick. All right, bye bye.